Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and quick review of the Hiphophippo HS-550. It's definitely a tongue twister to read, and ironically enough, these are designed to be ergonomic earphones. They are noise isolating, but they are passively noise isolating and include several silicon tips inside of the box. It also has an inline remote control with a noise isolating microphone for answering calls if you do use an iOS or Android smartphone. The remote here also includes a talk and reject key as well as play pause controls on the other side, but you don't have any volume control, so you have to adjust that through your phone or MP3 player. The actual wire here is a flat ribbon wire design, so that does prevent any tangling, which is nice, and the length is around 1.2 meters, which is average. The other side also includes a gold-plated 3.5mm jack, which is pretty secure and offers a tight fit, and that should improve the audio quality overall. With that being said, these are very plasticky headphones. They're definitely meant to compete at the budget-oriented segment, and they only sell for $13 on Amazon.com. Comes in 3 different colors: black, there's also a blue one, and a yellow one. So a good amount of customization, but again, they're not premium in terms of the fit and finish. No aluminum or metal components are used. Quite lightweight. The actual headphone heads themselves are also a bit larger than a standard, I would say, box pair of headphones, such as the Apple EarPods or something like that. They take up a bit more space, but overall they're not bad. The packaging is actually decent. This is what the box looks like when I took it out first, and you can get some basic info on the very back, and that's basically it. There is a hippo symbol that is used to represent the company's brand name, but this is a company we really haven't heard of before this product. So in terms of specifications, these headphones do have a frequency response range of 20 to 2000 hertz, which is about average, an independence of 32 ohms, and otherwise they can produce sound up to 95 decibels, which is pretty loud, pretty good for a pair of inexpensive headphones. And they also offer, again, that gold-plated connector. Taking a closer look at the design next, they are again made out of this plastic material, which does attract a fair amount of scratches and fingerprints over time, so it's not going to look immaculate after you use it for a bit of time. But otherwise, the silicone tips themselves are soft and squishy, and they do isolate a good amount of sound when you are wearing them. They are very comfortable because they are lightweight, so I could wear these for about 3 to 4 hours without having any discomfort. So it's great for, I guess, traveling if you want to get something inexpensive, but you don't have to worry about, them losing them or breaking them. They're also quite comfortable to wear. In terms of audio quality, they do have a good amount of bass, actually surprisingly good in that department. They pack a decent amount of punch, and that's perhaps why, again, the drivers as well as the headphone size is slightly larger. They produce a decent amount of clarity as well in the mid-end. In terms of higher frequencies, they don't do as good as more expensive headphones. They kind of lose that crisp sounding clarity in the audio, but overall they are pretty loud, and they will do a good job, I would say, for purposes like audiobooks, for most pop music, electronic music. That will work just fine, I would say. So not, audiophile grade headphones by any stretch, but decent sounding. Again, for this price point, it certainly is head and shoulders above any free pair of headphones you might get bundled with a phone or bundled with a tablet or an MP3 player. So it's definitely an update, an upgrade in that sense. In terms of the remote here, the key here is pretty tactile and responsive. It worked well enough, and the microphone, again, is good enough to be used even in noisier environments. It could still pick up the sound. These aren't active noise-canceling headphones, so there's no battery component. It also is not going to work as great if you're using them on an airplane, because the engine sounds can still kind of leak in, even though they are pretty tight and sealing. There is no, again, active component that cancels out that sound. But overall, again, pretty good pair of headphones for this price bracket. You can check out more details about the very peculiarly named Hiphophippo HS-550 noise isolating in-ear style headphones in our full written review that includes a bit more testing and performance data, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS.